Now, speaking about bars, are you willing to kick us a couple of bars?
Yeah, most definitely.
Whenever you're ready, take your time.
Okay, let me take a drink real quick. A motherfucker been hustling. I'm trying to get about the mud. I've been dirty if I gotta get that understood. Gotta get up off your ass just so you can sit good. And I'm stay gripping. Cause ain't nobody finna jug on my Nipsey shit. Play us a hustle with motivation. Trying to feed my circle. They can't touch the rotation. You need the shit pronto. Been his. Oh, yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Hey, yo, it's all good. Thank you. Your shit's like, I like it.
Thank you.
It's dope. I like it. Now let me ask you the same question that I've asked several other females. Do you have any guy haters?
Yeah, I do. I feel like a lot of people say like, you know, female. They say like it's a lot of female and a lot of male. But yeah, a lot of males.
And why do you think that is?
I feel, my honest opinion, like I really don't know, and that's my question. I don't know. I wonder why. But maybe it's because like it's the fact that a female can do what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I can speak on that, you know, like as I grow as an artist, that's something that I always take like serious, is that I want to be taken serious because I feel like a lot of males don't take females serious, you know?
True.
So it's like, not only do I gotta, you know, progress as an artist and show myself as a female upcoming artist, but I feel like to males, it's like, I want to show the fact that I could hang with this dude, let alone females.
Dope. You know, it's funny because once again, I was sharing with Bella earlier that growing up, there wasn't a lot of artists. You could probably name,
Yeah.
you know, call them out with two hands. You know, that was all there was.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot of females out today, and they're dope. They're
Yeah.
dope. And me, if I can help, I want to do it. You know, I want to do it. So now let me ask you, what female rappers are out today that you like? Is there any?
I do like some of the product. I
Okay.
feel like she's doing her thing right now. I like her. And I like how she's going, like, she tries different things. Like I said, like being versatile. She's very versatile. I actually like a lot. There's a few out there that are like kind of like what's kind of mainstream too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I feel like there's a lot.
Any old school?
Old school, like I said, JV. I'd say Charlie Baltimore, Eve, Little Kim. Let me see. Oh, Cautious Daughters.
Okay.
And to speak on that, you heard of Cautious Daughters, right?
Of course.
The Funky Expedition, yeah. I actually did like a little freestyle way back, and I had posted on my profile on Instagram. And they had reached out to me and they were like, oh, you know, dope. Yeah. She was like, hey, let me bring you out to the Bay. Let's work, you know, and stuff like that. And then this whole COVID stuff came. So I felt like that was the pause on that. And then, but yeah, to go into what's coming out, my new music, it's still in the works, but I'm trying to get a feature with CMG.
Okay.
Yeah, from Cautious Daughters.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be bad.
If you could have any collabs with anyone, give me about 3 people. Male or female, doesn't matter.
Like old or new?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
If like on your wish list, I wish I can, you know, do a collab with this.
Yeah. I have to say Mr. Shadow. And I would have to say
Mr. Shadow.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of like voices, and he has a strong voice.
You ever met him?
No.
Okay.
Well, he gave me props through Instagram. I had sent him my music one time, and he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, you know what you're doing is dope. Keep going." So that was cool. But never met him. No.
I'm not gonna give it away, but let's just say that when I see him again,
Yeah.
I'll let him know about you. Okay.
Thank you.
I promise I will. So, Mr. Shadow.
Mr. Shadow. I would have to say. Drummer Boy, even though it was a contest one, I feel like I would want to do one just like us vibing though.
Okay.
Yeah, like it not having to be a contest, you know, just separate.
Give me one more.
And does it have to be rapper or it can be singer?
It could be anybody you want.
Singer, I would have to say like I love Ashanti.
Who's that?
Ashanti?
Ashanti.
Murder Inc. Yeah.
Dope. That's good. You know, it's funny because your parents, like, when I say raised you well, like musically, you know, that because it's funny because like I've gone to shows where, well, I don't want to call them shows.
Yeah.
Parties, nightclubs, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they're playing nothing but like 80s music. And I see girls there that are your age dancing in all the lyrics. And I'm like, dude, that's when I was like 10 or 11 years old bumping that. You know, but that's because the parents taught them the right music.
Yeah, I feel like my parents taught me well.
That's good.
Like I said, you know, before, my dad schooled me on a lot of music, and whether it was like my older cousins would show me kind of like the newer stuff.
Right.
But yeah, it was always, and it's crazy too because growing up, we would always fuck around, you know. So they would always be the type to like, hey, listen to this track, and like I'll listen to it, and they'll know I like it, and I'll be like, oh, who's that? They'll be like, oh, don't trip, you don't gotta worry about it. But it's like we kind of do a track for track. Like if I have a good track that I want to show my dad or my cousins, I'll be like, hey, listen to this because I know they're gonna jock it, you know.
Right.
It's just like a little thing we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I always trip people out when I tell them this. Okay. Now, keep in mind, I'm 52 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
The first time I ever went to a nightclub, I was 11 years old.
Oh, dang, really?
Yeah, I was 11 years old, and people always trip out on that. And it's because I've always saw my brother, he was a DJ at a club in the city of Long Beach.
Yeah.
And during this time in the 80s, it was like straight all crip club. Like, seriously. And so one day I just told him, where are you going? He goes, I'm going to go DJ again, because he DJ Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at a club in the city of Long Beach, right on the east side of Long Beach.
Yeah.
And I just told him, I want to go. He said, let me see your report card. My report card was fucked up.
Yeah.
And he said, if you graduate from 6th grade, because that's when back in the day you used to graduate from 6th grade, not 5th.
Yeah.
He said, I'll take you with me. And I said, for reals? And he said, yeah. So I got my shit together. And I will say this, it was good and bad because I saw how he controlled the crowd with the music.
Yeah.
Okay. And I knew at that moment that's what I wanted to do at 11 years old. Here's the bad thing. Even though I had a great time, all I thought about was music and girls. I didn't give a damn about school anymore.
No.
You know, so that was the bad part because he should have told me, you know, but it should have been up to me.
Yeah.
Stay in school, do good in school, and I'll keep bringing you back. No, he kept bringing me back every damn weekend.
Honestly, I could relate to that too because I never finished high school.
Okay.
Yeah. I did my little thing, you know, like I said, being a knucklehead, but I always thought, I don't know, I was thinking that at the time. Like I'm gonna do music. I don't need school. But now that I get older, it's like, fuck, I wish I would have, you know, finished at least.
Yes.
Yeah, but music was always my number one.
Okay. Now, tell everybody about this record right here. How did it come together? Who was the producers? How many songs, etc.?
Okay, let me go back. So, you know how we were talking about Tina Marie, right?
Yes.
So I kind of did a Tina Marie thing. And I don't know if you remember, but on her first album that she had came out, well, it was vinyl back then, but she came out
I don't know if you
and
want another one. So.
Oh, I didn't even know where she was.
Shit.
My bad. What's it called? I'll take it right after.
No, just sip on it. Don't get tore up.
The first vinyl she had came out with, it didn't have her picture on it, so it just had, I think it was some beach stuff. I could be wrong, but I know it wasn't of her. So this is what I wanted to do on my first album. I didn't want my picture up there because I didn't want people to judge a book by its cover before listening to my music.
Right.
I wanted them to just hear the music and then be like, oh, she's Mexican. Dang, you know, she could do that. Or just in general, oh, she could spit, you know, because I get that a lot, you know. Oh, I don't think you can rap, or I feel like you're gonna rap like this type.
Right.
So that's what I did on this album. Did a Tina Marie moment. Wanted to use that picture. Actually, is my grandpa's not truck. My bad. Car.
Dope.
Yeah. And I wanted to use that. It meant a lot to me, honestly, too. So yeah, I used that. And then my tracks. I have 10 tracks. Produced was Ace Beats 100, and my engineer to the whole album was 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you a very important question. Did you write all your own lyrics?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I have to ask.
No,
I have to ask. It's funny because I've had rappers here that have told me when I asked you, is there anything you don't want me to ask you?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me who wrote my shit.
Oh, dang.
And obviously they had a fucking ghostwriter. They had Casper write their shit, you know. So, but yeah.
Oh,
so,
my bad. Can I say one thing? I forgot.
No,
I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it.
And one thing about that album too is that like, it was my introduction to I Feel the Rap game because, you know, yeah, I did my EP, I did my mixtape, but feel like an album is just more,
Okay.
perfect, like bigger. And I wanted it to be just me.
Right.
I want people to know that I could hold my own. I don't need to do, I'm not, knocking down features because this is what I'm working on now. But I wanted to hold my own and for people to see that, like, dang, she could do hooks, she could do verse, she could do 10 tracks by herself. So I felt like that's what I wanted to accomplish on that album, and I felt like I've done it.
Awesome.
Yeah. And this album that I'm doing right now that's what I'm trying to work on is features.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. So you're giving them the best of both worlds. One, no features, with features.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's awesome.